Today marks 1 year since the Hamas attack in Israel that sparked the war in the Middle East. The violence started in the early morning hours of October 7, 2023. Militants attacked the Nova Music Festival as well as kibbutzim in southern Israel. They killed more than 1,200 people and took more than 250 people hostage. Only about 100 hostages are still believed to be alive in the war-torn enclave. Israel quickly responded to the attack, launching a full-scale operation in the Palestinian territory. The Hamas-run Palestinian Health Ministry says roughly 42,000 people have been killed in Gaza. The war has resulted in a humanitarian crisis across the Gaza Strip. The violence has only intensified in the region. As the war rages on with Hamas in the south, a new war has erupted along Israel's northern border. The IDF has launched what it calls a limited and localized ground incursion into southern Lebanon to fight Iranian-backed Hezbollah militants. And just last week, Iran launched more than 200 missiles at Israel in its largest attack on the country to date. That was in response to the suspected IDF airstrike in Iran, killing a Hamas leader earlier this year. Israeli officials have vowed to retaliate for Tehran's act of aggression. Talks of a hostage exchange and a ceasefire deal have remained unsuccessful between all parties involved. CBS News reporter Haley Ott is in Tel Aviv with more.
I'm here in Hostage Square in Tel Aviv, where hundreds of people have come to memorialize those who were killed and those who were taken hostage on October 7th last year. The people that I've spoken to say they are sad and they are shocked that the dozens of hostages who still remain in captivity in Gaza have not yet been returned, and that this conflict has gone on for an entire year. Around 42,000 people have been killed in Gaza, according to the Hamas-run Ministry of Health there in that time. Hundreds have been killed in Lebanon, and the security situation has worsened here, affecting the way these memorials are taking place. Rules have been passed that limit the amount of people who can come out and be together outside at any one time. That's because of threats from rockets, from Gaza, from Lebanon, from terror attacks. We had to take cover ourselves earlier today because sirens went off. But as you can see, those threats have not stopped people from wanting to come out, to come together, to commemorate this very sad day as a community. Lindsay?
Haley Ott, thank you.